Hi, welcome to Vegetables, day 99. So today was still a recuperation day. I'm feeling much better than I was yesterday, and as you can tell, my voice is a lot better today. After I uploaded the video, I did try to go to bed, and I just started getting into this coughing fit, and I tossed and turned. So finally about 1 a.m. I decided to come out and have a cup of hot tea. Works like a charm. I should have done it, before the video last night, and I probably would have been a lot better. I don't know, just something about the warm liquid. And then I also, was having a lot of pain and pressure right here. So as I was drinking it, I took the hot coffee, the hot mug, and put it on my chest. And the heat on the inside and the outside really helped a lot. So I didn't get to sleep till probably 2:30, and then of course I had to get up at 5:45 to get my grandson off to school. So needless to say, got him off to school. I didn't do anything but play games while he was getting ready. I then made breakfast and I went back to bed. And I got up probably 12:30. For breakfast, I had 2 of the Jimmy Dean Delight breakfast sandwiches and 1 hash brown patty, and of course coffee. And I don't think I had anything else. But before I went to sleep, I did have went back to sleep, I did have a package of cheese and peanut butter crackers. So then for lunch, I had my favorite salad. It's the, I can't think of what it's called now. Grapes and candied walnuts with the feta cheese, or the blue cheese. I think it's blue cheese. And then the mixed greens. And it was a lot. And so, I was trying to mix it up and eat it, and the leaves were flying everywhere, and I'm like, I need to chop this up. So I laboriously took my pair of kitchen shears and went and chopped it all up. And it was much it was much easier to eat and with it all chopped up. So that was good. But I ate that whole thing, and then it wasn't too long before I was hungry again. And I'm like, oh my goodness gracious. So I decided to make dinner. While I was making dinner, I had a banana. But for dinner, I had this. I got this one yesterday, and it was pretty good. I cooked the potatoes, the potato wedges in the air fryer. I didn't cook them quite long enough, so they were still, they weren't crunchy, but they were still a little firm. But they were still good. They could have had a little bit more seasoning, so I did add a little bit more salt once I took them out. The carrots were really good. Except for I put too much olive oil on them. I shouldn't have put it. When you're preparing the carrots, as you drizzle. Let's see, what does it say? It says, toss carrot with a large drizzle of oil and season with salt and pepper. But they have you cook the carrots next to the meatloaves. So I first of all put too much oil on the carrots. I tossed them in a bowl first and then put them on the pan. But too much oil to begin with. And then as the, beef, as you know, when ground beef cooks, it releases a lot of grease and a lot of grease. So it had too much oil for preparation and then too much fat from the hamburger. I should have just, seasoned them with some salt and pepper and then just lightly sprayed the tray and then just let them cook, because the grease from the hamburger would have been plenty. And then they had the topping is a caramelized onions, and they were really good. The instructions say to heat some olive oil in the pan to cook them, and then when you get done, you're supposed to put butter on them. Well, I fried them in water instead of oil, and that worked pretty good. And then I put the topping on, which I'm sure the part of the topping was chicken stock, so I'm sure that had oil in it. And then I did go ahead and add the butter, and again, they were good, but just way too greasy. It would have been a lot better had I not put the butter on and just kept, fried them in the water. And then once I put the topping on, just leave them. But, you live and you learn. But I mean, it was good. It tasted really good. And if you're someone who's not used to a lighter oil, or who are used to having oil and everything, you probably would really enjoy it. As far as my weight today, I weighed myself before I went to bed, back to bed, and I believe I was like 700 pounds. No, 238.8. And then I just weighed myself, and I was 239.7. So, holding my own despite the crappy eating. But back to eating, I forgot. So I ate that dinner, and it was pretty, it was playful. And I was still hungry. Tried not to eat anything, but just couldn't resist. I mean, I don't know if I was hungry or if it was just my stomach was gnawing. I think it was just gnawing, and I think the increased appetite is because of the steroid shots. It has to be. Because this insatiable hunger didn't start until this weekend. This past weekend, which it was this past Friday that I got my injection. And then I had a Quaker granola bar, dipped, it's called a Dips. That wasn't enough. So then I had a rice cake with Crazy Richard's peanut butter on it, and a cup of peppermint tea with half and half in it. And now, finally, I don't feel hungry. But, it's like you get those cravings and the gnawing in your stomach, and you just, when you're getting those, you don't want to eat more fruits and vegetables. At least I don't. But I'm not complaining. So because of, going back to bed and making dinner and such, didn't do a whole lot activity. Move goal, I'm only at 46% at 279 calories. No exercise has been recorded. And for my stand goal, I'm only at 8 hours. So 66%. And my steps is 2,194. So that's not even a mile. So, just more of a recuperation day. Like I said, I am feeling a lot better. I'm not tired anymore. Most of the pressure and pain here is gone. The hoarseness is gone. I don't feel like I'm struggling to breathe. And this is like one of my old work shirts. It's even got a little bit of paint on it. But it's one of the few shirts that I have that hasn't been washed in the new Tide. So I know that made a huge difference. That's it for today. Just short and sweet, not too long. I hope that you'll continue to follow me in my daily diary. Just again, I don't know if this is more for me or you, but I just made that commitment to myself. I've always wanted to keep a diary, but I never had the dedication to sit down and write it all out. So this is my solution, and I hope that you're enjoying it. In the meantime, please comment, like, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when I upload the video every day. You enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.